kind of smell, even though it's only the smoke level or air quality level is only like 80.
Yeah.
It sure smells like it's worse.
Well, it's a different look than it was yesterday. Yesterday when Mom and I went to.
Oh, yeah, it was 180.
When we went to the meeting.
189 actually.
First meeting with Zach for investments yesterday. Yeah. It was bad.
189.
Yeah.
It slowly got lower.
And then
last night it was like 39.
A little bit of rain improved that.
Well, we didn't get any rain last night. Just slowly, the wind just flowed slowly.
I'm saying the little bit of rain we got yesterday helped knock it down to where it was a lot better when we came out than it was when we went in.
That wasn't rain. That was wind.
Well, there was a little bit of rain. Okay, I didn't say there was a lot, but there was a little bit. But after that, things got better, a lot better.
Oh, that's because the wind changed from the northwest to the southwest. Southerly wind flow is better.
Trailer. That's fun.
I think a lot of people the best rumor I've heard is the reason they didn't really do much upgrades is they're feeling the same supply burden as everybody else is feeling. So they couldn't get new chips, they couldn't get new sensors. There's a whole bunch of these little upgrades that they should have been doing. They just didn't have the supply for them.
And they don't have it.
But it still makes almost no sense to release the exact same camera, call it a 12, and put a slight, and a very slight firmware upgrade to it.
Again, we're not business folks trying to balance the budget.
Oh yeah, I know what they're doing. They're just doing it trying to make more money, but
Duh.
it just seems so dumb.
Yeah, they took the other sign out. Oh, good.
You get up early in the morning, or when you first get up, aren't you groggy and grumpy as hell too? Do you start get going? The vehicle's just the same way.
It depends. Yeah, well.
People made vehicles, and vehicles are acting like people.
Yeah, well. I noticed they moved the van yesterday, when I came
I haven't seen anything on their site since.
Well, it needs to be vacuumed out for sure.
Yeah.
If that's all they do and wash the windows, that'd probably be an improvement. Wash the bugs off the front, you know.
Yeah.
Vacuum it out, run it through a car wash, it's probably good to go. It was nothing really seriously wrong with it. Those vent windows don't work, but we pulled the fuses on them, forced them closed anyhow. So. Well, it was less hassle than doing anything else. They're pretty much a waste anyhow. So I'd like to have a roll down door in the window now.
I don't know. The trade-offs versus legroom, I don't know.
Mats for the Durango should make it dry pretty quick. Put those back in. Boy, you didn't believe all the dirt that came off of them when I washed them up.
Let's see what one's off these.
Huh?
If you wash these suckers, the mats ought to be pretty bad too.
They're just vacuuming would work on them. I was going to get to that, but I didn't. Then the rain came and that that game.
That's fine. So it is. I guess I didn't quite know it was that long to Bemidji.
Well, I haven't mentioned it to Bob yet. I'm going to have to think about that.
It'd be 6 hours to get there.
That's without any breaks.
Well, that's 5 hours of no break if we went non-stop this weekend. We'd have to stop.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Remember how far it is from Grand Forks to Bemidji?
It's about 2 hours. It's about
100 miles.
About 114 miles. About 2 hours. Yeah. And there's not a lot of major cities. And
Nope.
There's just 10. You know, it's surprising. It's only 15 miles from Grand Forks to Crookston. I thought Crookston was farther. No, it's only 15 miles.
Well, if you want to be in Minnesota, it's close enough without being.
Well, that's still 80 some miles from Bemidji. So it's like, I was trying to look at other towns that might have that might have hotels that are different, but there's not really much.
Well, that loop around Bemidji like that.
Yeah.
Upward.
Thief River Falls is still like 60 miles.
Yeah.
Detroit Lakes, which would be like almost the same, like 60 miles. So, like, jeez. So it'd be 60 miles just to get there.
And those roads may only be 55. So.
I don't know. So there's only like 3 hotels, and only one of them looked like they had, well, assuming if we decide to go, only one of them that looked like they were like the beds looked okay, but I don't know, it was the cheapest hotel, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was the Lyman Bemidji Hotel or something. But I haven't looked at that. I mean, unless you want to spend $200 a night to stay at the lodge, which has like 3 restaurants. It's all right on the lake.
Well, that would probably
it's got 3 restaurants, though.
Right there in the building. You don't have to go anywhere.
Oh yeah, well, if you want to spend $220 a night, you might be able to get a cabin. But then it's all yours.
Yeah, but it's a walk. It's a walk to the restaurant.
Probably, yes. It's a tough one. My Bemidji is probably the cheapest, and you're still talking $115 a night ish, if you can get a room. I really thought there'd be less people there on after Labor Day, but I was even looking into the first week of October.
Weather's still nice.
I was still looking in the first week of October, and it was still like,
Yep.
the prices really didn't drop much.
Yep. And that may be the way.
And I was looking on just like from like a Tuesday to a Friday or something.
Yep.
We're not even talking about the weekend prices.
Nope.
I was like, damn.
Yep. Should have maybe done something about that earlier. But it would be an excuse to test out the vehicle, but it also
drive.
Well, yeah, and it would burn up some money. I don't
know. Only thing we're get on the road.
If you got an opening, go. And if I had gone, she could have seen better, so that was a mistake on my part.
She was already pulled out in the road.
Yep, I didn't want to hit her. Or vice versa. Yeah, and I don't know what's going on behind me.
The only thing I worry about is in that vehicle is if I twist the wrong way, my ankles and knees start to hurt. And I'm kind of in there for the duration.
Yeah.
Which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing.
Don't know.
I think it just means mega painkillers. Alright. And the pictures up here?
Up at Ralph's. So that looks like it's a shirt that's in good shape. Not a whole bunch of holes in it.
No.
Part of the group. Make it a bigger crowd as we can.
Well, you can definitely see it there today.
Yep.
Zero Delta Uniform Charlie.
Delta Uniform Charlie. Who is that? Need oxygen, I thought.
Yeah. Maybe.
This way, it looks like an ambulance. About 3 traffic signals down.
I see it. Up off the bridge.
Yep.
something they still teach people to slow down? Because you just see everybody just stop.
Well, it's North Dakota too.
Yeah.
It's not some big urban area.
Yeah.
There are clowns coming in here from other places.
Yeah. Anybody's ever had to ride in one knows.
Yeah,
They definitely want somebody. They definitely want to have a clear shot.
I think the last time I rode in one of those, I wasn't conscious to do anything.
I was in pain. Lots of pain.
I wasn't in pain. I just collapsed.
No, almost.
They had to scrape me up off the. I didn't know I was. I didn't know. I've been in earlier in the day and I wasn't feeling good.
Yeah.
And they said, well, the one guy.
That must have been a long time ago.
Back in the 70s.
Yeah.
And the guy said he'll be back.
Sure.
They took me in there from work. He took me over to look at it. He says, yeah, you're okay now, but you'll be back.
Yeah.
So I went. So they put me back on patrol. Next time I was walking or something, I was out, down, and out. They come scrape me up, take me into the ER, put me in the hospital for a week or so. Colon, intestines, and stomach all shut down at the same time.
Yeah, it's never fun. It's never fun being in the back of an ambulance.
My advantage was I wasn't conscious to remember it.
It's like when my back was going through its lovely excitement.
Yeah.
I didn't want to call 911. I really didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
Well, there's everybody has.
But when you can't walk,
there's
and
again,
you're in so much pain.
It's the everybody could have a need on any given day.
The crazy one was when I called for the paramedics to come get me, and they took me to the ER, and then they dumped me in the waiting room. I'm like,
because they're off.
Guys, this has been nice. I guess could have done this coming in. I suppose.
Yeah.
Can you give me painkillers? No, we can't give you painkillers. I'm like, I'm really in pain. Give me something, anything, an aspirin even.
That's part of the problem.
That's just terrible. Like those hours that I sat in the ER waiting room, just agonizing in pain. They couldn't give me shit.
I know, and that's part of the fact.
They couldn't even give me a Tylenol. Not that it would have done any good.
They didn't have enough people or enough rooms.
Well, even when the ER doctor came out and he's like, yeah, we know you're in pain, and we're trying to get you in.
You gotta quit yelling, though.
I'm like, you couldn't come out and just give me something, just a little bit of something, just to get me through the hours of waiting.
Yeah,
that's the ones where I was just like, you can't come out and give me a little shot of something, just to get me by, to get through. To I have to wait to come in to see you to get the good stuff.
Yeah.
No, we can't. I'm like, that's literally.
Well, I asked the nurse why they couldn't just let him sit in the chair. Nope, he's got to be in a bed or a gurney.
Oh, that makes no sense.
And he has to be where we can watch him. Well,
they're watching me in the ER, just screaming and agonizing in pain.
Yeah, well, at the front door, even better.
Well, the point, it should have been a point where we're like, okay, go get me a sandwich, give me 2 aspirin. I don't know if it's going to do any good, but at this point.
Yeah, going there is not high on the fun list.
Yeah. Whereas I'm in there screaming in pain in the ER waiting for hours in the ER. When I finally got to the ER.
Whatever you had before you left is not having any effect.
Well, yeah, I took an aspirin or something or Tylenol or something, which by 9 hours later it totally worn off.
Yes.
Not that it was doing much good when I took it.
Well, again.
But when I finally got into the ER and I waited over an hour for them to come see me in the ER in a bed, and they're wheeling in the guy that sawed off his foot or something.
Yeah.
They're giving him fentanyl.
Well, they're giving him something.
I'm like, just give me 1 cc of that, please.
The time is 12 p.m.
Or something.
K0AJW.
Give me that whistle thing that they give, you have to suck on or something. Give me something here. No, we can't give you anything.
Yeah,
well, I remember the first time we walked in and went to the ER, and after hours of waiting, the guy's like, yeah, your back's messed up. There's nothing we can do for you. Here's a Tylenol aspirin mix.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's it? For hours of waiting? You didn't even feel my back. You didn't even take any exercise. Yeah, you're best. From my expert opinion, your back's messed up.
Well, we got that already.
I'm like, can you give me something long? No, we'll give you this and go see your regular doctor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm making an appointment 2 weeks later to see the doctor. A couple days later, guess what? The pain's excruciating. I'm back in the ER. Then they gave me that I don't know what they gave me with that IV injection, but it was good.
Yeah. Can't have it forever.
No, but that was good. Oh man, that injection was like you could feel it come up your arm, wash over your body, as if it was washing the pain out of your body, and it was like, whoa, whoa.
You see how people get addicted to that pretty quickly.
Holy crap! What is this stuff? I was like, damn, I could get them to do jumping jacks now. Huh?
No.
Let's run the mile. We're good.
That would make it worse.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, but I mean, at the time, it was like going from massive agonizing pain level of like 11 to like instant like 0 pain level, and feeling really good. You're like, oh shit, I like this stuff. Yeah, I can see how people get addicted to it. You know, think
those guys who were in fires that got burned. What do you think they give them?
Fentanyl.
Yeah.
Probably.
For a long time.
Yeah.
And then they got to try to get them off it.
Well, in the past, they used to get morphine, but
yeah, well, same problem, different model.
Well, that's what the funny thing is. One guy says, "We're giving you oxy for your back." They said this is actually 2.5 times more powerful than morphine. I'm like, huh? And I'm still feeling electrical jolts going down my spine? That should tell you how much pain I'm in.
Well, they give me pregabalin because of the nerve pain I had.
Yeah.
And for me, it works pretty good.
Well, then that one doctor from the walking clinic. Look at all the
trucks in a row.
The one doctor from the walking clinic finally gave me a pill that actually works.
Yes.
It's called tramadol. Because it works on a different nerve cluster.
Right.
And it's safer. And it's less addictive.
And the pregabalin is specifically designed for nerve pain.
Yeah.
That's what I'm on.
And the tramadol still works good when I need it. I just try not to take it unless I really, really need it.
When I first had it, they had like 25, I think I'm up 70.
The only problem is every time you get a bottle refill, you have to go see the doctor.
Yes. I know.
It's kind of a pain.
Well, I
know they don't want you to get addictive and they don't want you to get this, but when you really need it.
Well, it's cheaper than sending you to the ER every time.
Yeah, that's for sure. When your knee starts to really bug you, or your sciatica really goes massive pain, or your back just decides, hey, you twisted wrong today.
I'm not going to play. Yeah.
We're going to give a lot of pain to your back. Like, okay, well, when the aspirin and when the aspirin don't cut it, or the anti-inflammatory pill you took just ain't cutting it, and the Tylenol don't do diddly. I don't even know if Tylenol does anything. I think maybe it just takes the edge off, maybe. I know that anti-inflammatory works really well for a lot of things. It's just you can't be on that all the time either. Mind you, you can't be on aspirin all the time either.
My stomach will tell you about that.